and welcome to this edition of Tullahoma's News Leader on 6. I'm Jenny English.
And I'm Abigail English. In tonight's news, the state of Tennessee has released its annual occupational salary report. We'll take you to the South Jackson Civic Center's Ice Cream Social, and we'll bring you part 4 of Tom Corrington's interview with the director of Tullahoma City Schools. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Only 2 remaining 2018 Kia Stingers, up to $10,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the 2 of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Mayor Lane Curley is challenging Tullahoma area citizens to join him and walk to the Pacific, and you don't even have to leave Tullahoma. You can get fit this fall by putting one foot in front of the other and walk to the Pacific. You'll win prizes, get weekly fitness tips, and enjoy fun weekly walks with area personalities. You'll feel great getting fit. We want businesses, churches, families, and friends to form a team and join our walk to the Pacific. Starts August 5th and ends September 18th.
Welcome back. The Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development has compiled the latest data that reveals the largest occupations in the state and the salaries workers in those fields earn. The 5 largest occupational groups with median annual wages greater than $20,000 represent 1 of every 2 workers in Tennessee. These groups include healthcare practitioners, production occupations, transportation workers, sales occupations, and employees in the office and administrative support. The largest wage survey in the state, done in cooperation with the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, included 16,800 employers and achieved a 70% response rate of employers in the sample.
Healthcare occupations require some of the highest levels of education of all occupations, resulting in some of the highest wages. The highest paid workers in the healthcare industry included internists earning $207,186 annually and pediatricians earning $181,744, while pharmacy technicians and veterinary technologists and technicians earning around $30,500 were at the lower end of the pay scale in this occupational group. Sales, the second largest major employment group in Tennessee, accounted for 287.5 thousand workers. The highest wages in sales occupations were found to be the first-line supervisors of non-retail sales workers, earning $69,990. Real estate brokers received around $80,000, and sales engineers earned an average of $92,252. On the other extreme, the sales occupations with significant employment but with the lowest wages included retail salespersons at $23,072 and cashiers at $20,029.
As expected, education levels had a lot to do with what workers earned. Workers with a doctoral or professional degree reported the highest earnings, averaging $93,524 annually, followed by workers with a master's degree, averaging about $69,000. Workers with a bachelor's degree earned an average of $67,000, and those who have an associate's degree average $49,000. A high school graduate can expect to earn around $36,000.
Rihanna Merritt is the August Employee of the Month for the City of Tullahoma. Let's watch as she is recognized as a recent city board meeting.
We'd like tonight to recognize our August Employee of the Month, and I will ask for both Kurt Glick and Lyle Russell to join me at the podium.
First, I was very happy that this month's Employee of the Month was from the Recreation Department. It's Rihanna Merritt, and she was nominated by Lyle Russell, and I'll let him fill you in on the details about her, but I will say it's always a joy to see Rihanna at work. She's very enthusiastic, always has a huge smile on her face, and just makes you happy to see her there.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I did nominate Rihanna. She is one of our concession staff employees. She's a shift lead in the kitchen. So she's one of the ones that deals with, aside from just the regular day-to-day operations, also if there's a customer who has an issue or or minor things like that. She's the one who handles that, and she does a remarkable job of doing so. And the primary reason why I nominated her is because on several occasions, it wasn't just one instance, but over the course of the time that she's been with us, this is her second summer working with us. Anytime that we need anything, if we need a volunteer for something, or if we need someone to fill in on a shift if someone is out sick, you barely get the question out before she says, "Sure, I'll do it." Last year, she was a big help to me with our end of summer kids camp. She was my right hand during that entire time. She's already volunteered for any future ones that we do. And one of the big volunteer things that she did this year, you probably couldn't see her at the time, but she was our representative for the Girl Scouts at the 4th of July celebration. She carried the Tennessee flag when we did the stage presentation. My son Ian carried the American flag. So when I called her and asked her, I believe she was off that day or wasn't working until later. And when I asked her, the first thing I said was, I said, "Hey, does your Girl Scout uniform still fit you?" And she just kind of laughed for a second. She said, "I think so." But she didn't hesitate. When I asked her, she answered the call really quick. And so I was very, very proud to nominate her for this award this evening.
Well, I've definitely enjoyed my time working for the city. This was my first job as I started last summer, and I've really, really enjoyed it. It's I'm very glad that I chose this to pursue as my first job, and I've learned a lot from it. And I hope that I can use all the skills and knowledge that I've obtained from this job for future jobs, and also within school as I go through college too.
No SD cards downstairs.
Stay with us. There's more News Leader on 6 right after this.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Check out the 2019 fully loaded V6 Kia Sorento, up to $6,400 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Don't stop believing, Tullahoma. Faithfully, Tullahoma Parks and Rec is excited to welcome back Journey Resurrection, a Journey tribute band that will perform free for the public Friday, September the 6th at Fraser McEwen Park at 7 p.m. The wheel in the sky will keep on turning, so bring your chairs and blankets. Cold drinks and food will be on hand, and you can have it any way you want it. We'll see you there, rain or shine. Resurrection, a Journey tribute band in Tullahoma. Friday, September 6th at Fraser McEwen Park.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. The annual South Jackson Civic Center's Ice Cream Social featuring the South Jackson Street Band was held last Thursday. Let's check out some of the sights and sounds of that event.
me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of dots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flown. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young.
Thank you, Abigail. Good job.
More news is coming up in a moment.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future in a world that's changing fast. Do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do it all with confidence, kindness, and strength. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing.
Welcome back. Tonight we bring you the final segment of Tom Corrington's interview with Tullahoma's Director of City Schools, John Carver, as he talks about personalized teaching.
This last year, Dr. Norris, April Norris at Bel Air, we were able, through social media, we made a connection with a Catholic elementary school in Philadelphia. So during second semester, every classroom was linked to a classroom in Philadelphia. So 1 week the instruction, the kids in Philly were teaching us, and the next week the kids in Tullahoma were teaching the kids in Philadelphia. And Dr. Norris tells the story about the children learning how to use and make graphs based on data in Google, right? Using Google Forms and stuff. And she shared at a staff meeting that these 5th graders and 4th graders were creating graphs that she just learned how to do to finish up her doctorate. Now you think about those kids having those skill sets. It's a game changer. And so this upcoming school, and we still don't have the finished plan as, okay, this is what it looks like. We're going to spend this upcoming school year to continue to go out and search and find the best practices and bring them back here. Next summer, we will be working on, okay, how do we take those best practices and align them with what the state standards are and create this new. But we do know that the assessment piece is going to be settled, or the assessment piece is going to be around some kind of a student portfolio, where the children not only can share their scores, but they can also give evidence of projects and things that they have accomplished. And for an employer, your test scores are great, but if you can also show that you took part in a marketing campaign for the 2020 census, or you helped to design a new app to an employer or to a college looking to recruit kids, those are big.
Okay. You've been, how many school systems have you been through?
I think,
20.
Well, at least a dozen different school districts we've had teams visiting. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. And you're going to do some more of that this coming year?
We are.
Okay. And you're going to use somebody else's money.
And it's not. It is our money, but it's our allocation for professional development,
right?
From title money. Yes, sir.
Yeah. From the state or feds. Okay. We've been talking today with Mr. John Carver, the Director of Schools for the City of Tullahoma, and he's got a considerably different vision. Well, he's trying to encourage all of us to have a different vision for improving the system and for teaching the kids. So with that, is there a little message you'd like to deliver to the folks out there?
Well, this is going to be a journey. And that I truly believe our country is at a crossroads, and we need to turn out young people that can think, lead, and serve, and also young people with a strong moral compass. We need problem solvers. And in the upcoming school year, the 1920 school year, we're going to be reaching out to business and industry, seeing how they do business. We're going to be sending teams out across the United States, not on taxpayer dime, but on money that's ours, to see what is going on and bring the best of the best back here at Tullahoma.
Okay.
We'll be right back with more news after this.
The wait is finally over. The all-new redesigned Ford Ranger is back at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Stop and test drive one today at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Cool off at Southern Middle Tennessee's newest water park, Tullahoma's Splash Island. Fun for all ages. 3 25-foot water slides, lazy river, fun water features for toddlers, tasty food items available. All this and more, only $5 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 to 9 p.m. Sundays 1 to 6. Join the fun at Tullahoma's Splash Island.
Welcome back. The Harton family has donated some property to the City of Tullahoma, and City Attorney Steve Worsham briefs the Board of Mayor and Aldermen on the progress of tax collections.
We are working on a couple of acquisition projects for the city. One of them is a donation by the Harton family to some property right next to the ball fields across from the D.W. Wilson Center on Collins Street. We're working on the deeds right now. We've done the title search. The title's cleared. We should have that in the next few days. Also, some people on East Grundy Street have agreed to donate property for the sidewalk project there, but we have some property that we're going to have to acquire by purchase from property owners because there are multiple property owners who've inherited their property. We're working with planning and codes on several matters, and also beginning work on the data that we need to collect with Mrs. Golden for the property tax sale. This is going to take a long time for us to put together because we're going to be involving multiple years property taxes over a long period of time. We're working with the Coffee County Clerk and Master, who's assisting Matt in that project, and we'll have some reports from me from time to time. But we had a very successful year in property tax collections for the year 2017, and we're working on other things with the planning and code. So if you have any questions, let me know.
We continue tonight with Dan and Fran Markham's report to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen on Microcraft's role in the 1969 lunar landing.
The moon rocks are today stored in cabinets built by Microcraft. And Ray Noas, one of our aldermen, managed an operation that we had in Houston where they did everything from building instruments to help test underwater for weightlessness, engineering. I couldn't even go about all the things that they did, but played an important role. Right here, good old Ray did that. And so,
Ray.
So
I'm going to call on him in just a minute.
Good old Alderman Ray. But to have that opportunity to do that and just to be part of the team to do that, it's extremely rewarding to us. And for that, I'll turn it over to Frank.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for the opportunity to share the Microcraft story. We really appreciate that. Many of the things that we work on were all top security, so we couldn't tell about it, we couldn't brag about it. AEDC couldn't either. So that's another one of the reasons things remain so closed in this town when we're doing great things. I want to invite this body and our community to step out to the Hands-On Science Center this month. They are celebrating the 50th anniversary of the landing on the moon, and several companies in our town have contributed to making this display. It will only be on for a month, I believe, so you must go see it. Another thing you must do, or I highly recommend that you do, is take a child with you to experience the Hands-On Science Center. It's a valuable resource in our community, and it puts the spark and enthusiasm and love of science and achieving in our young people's hands and hearts. And as one of the most important things of our lifetime and our century, we need to be able to pass on that story to young people who have no clue. Now, many of you in this room know the joy and the excitement and the pride and the passion to be an American, to put a man on the moon if you were alive that day. We need to pass that on to those who didn't get that jolt of enthusiasm on that day. So let's keep the young generation going and inspiring them as we go. Thank you.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up after these messages.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. Check out the 2018 Ford F-150 as low as $34,739. That's Russell Barnett Ford on 41A in Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
An annual event started in 1939 will continue when the World Grand Championship celebration will once again be held in Shelbyville, Tennessee at the Celebration Arena. Each year, people come from all over the world to contend for the coveted honor of being crowned World Grand Champion. From the wonderful flat shod to the exciting performance horse, they will fill the ring with the breed's best of the best. The celebration supports local charities, and this year they are asking everyone to come out and support the largest nonprofit event in Middle Tennessee and the charities that depend on this event to fund their cause. Come out and be a part of a family tradition by showing your support for the annual Walking Horse National Celebration. For ticket and box seat information, call 931-684-5915.
Ah, the glory days. Running to daylight on the gridiron and chasing a ball with a mind of its own. Cheering the team to victory and marching to the beat of your own drum. Memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes we're reminded of our glory days in ways we'd rather forget. Get back in the game. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live and play well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at our weather forecast today, starting with our weather history. Our record high was in 1970 at 97 degrees, and our record low was in 1972 at 57. The average high on this day is 88 degrees, and the average low is 67. Tonight, expect some partly cloudy weather with a low of 66. And on Friday, look for some scattered storms with a high of 84 and a low of 66. And again on Saturday, scattered storms are expected with a high of 84 and a low of 67. And that's it for this edition of News Leader on 6.
Join us here on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10. You have a good night.